What's up, folks? Welcome to another episode of Game On. I am your host, Raptor, and on today's episode, I am going to be eating some Oreo cookies because, well, I haven't had much food at all today. That is one of the bad parts about having to do an LP of an RPG-like game. War of the Monsters was a really easy one to do because it literally took no time at all to do it. It took maybe about 3 hours, but this one take a couple of, well, War of the Monsters maybe took about an hour. This one gonna take maybe several hours. I'm gonna try to get as much as I can do today done. And Oreos are my favorite snack when I'm playing games. Therefore, I'm going to have some. And you can't have any. I would share them with you, but, well, for one thing, this was filmed in back in August of 2012, and also because you're not next to me. Oh my god, this is so good. Okay, let's go this way. See what's over here. Leave me alone, you asshole! Two! I do like them apples. These are the double stuffed kind. I prefer them over the other ones. I think it's got a better balance of icing to cookie when it's the double stuffed kind. You got the Fright Jar, which is pretty useless, but it sells for a decent amount of money, I think. Hell Block. You got me, you bugger. Okay, now, you can damage them with a power jump, because I think in order to flip them over, you have to break through their defense. So if I do that, it flips them over and leaves them with 1 hit point, but that costs 2 FP every time I do it, which is why FP is so crucial. By the end of the game, I can usually beat the game if I've only got about 40 FP. I don't think you can make your stats higher than that without the use of badges, because there's an HP plus badge and an FP plus badge, and I think you can get at least 2 of each. I usually only have 1, and I got my hit points to 55, but you can't add any more points to it when over 50. But it can go higher, you just can't make it higher yourself, see? I finally found out the name of the guy that talks like that. His name was Edward G. Robinson, I think? Edward G. Robinson, I believe was his name. Very fun to do. My Edward G. Robinson really sucks, but I love doing it anyway. We're gonna hit these guys on the head with a hammer now, Shay. It's gonna be funny, Shay. I don't think I did that action command properly now, Shay. If I jump on these guys, I'm gonna get hit, so I can't do anything about that. Oh! Ah. You were good, kid, real good. But as long as I'm around, you'll always be second best, see? Oh, you are so gonna get hit in the head with a hammer. Pow! You're dead, sonny! Cookie. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Well, let's do this then. Because Goombario can't attack the one in the back. But sometimes when you want to use a hammer on something, it won't let you switch it to a different target. And it'll only let you hit the one in the front, which I didn't want. So I switched to Goombario. He killed the one he could kill, and then and then Mario had his turn last. And then he got the one he could kill. Very, very useful. Now, as you can see over here, there is a star piece waiting for us, but we can't get it yet. We need the help of that blue-shelled Koopa they mentioned earlier. And he lives in Koopa Village, which is just a little to the east here. I'm assuming that we're still going east because that's what Merlin had said. Go east past the Toad House. Hopefully I can head bonk on this guy too. Yeah, there you go. Bonk! Bonk! One of the things I've noticed about this game's leveling up system is that it's very one-sided. It means that it's designed so that you always will get to at least level 25 by the time you're facing the last boss. I don't think I've ever made it to level 26, because the star pieces are more or less in like a set thing. You can never get more than a certain number, because every time you go to a new area, until you get one level, everything will give you at least 2 or 3. And then once you beat everything in a particular area, even if you just got to that area, they'll start giving you 1. So what I always try and do is, between every chapter, I will try and get a level, which means you can go into the sewers and fight enemies there, because they are technically neutrals. You don't really lose or gain anything. There's a couple of bloopers that you can fight there, and you can also go out into the wilderness that you were just in right after a boss. Because not every time you fight a boss, you will not always level up. But you could try and make that so that it happens. Let's get rid of this fright jar, because I don't really need it. I kind of lost track of what I was trying to say, but basically, I always try and enter a new chapter without any star points, because then you'll get at least 1 level while you have double, and use it while you can. And then after that, you can get as many as you can possibly get when it's in the single digits. You'll see what I mean later on. And also, and once we get to the second chapter, I'll want to show you the how you can get the star point doubler. More cookies. Can't you see what kind of madness is going on? This village is in uproar because of the fuzzies. Aren't those the things that you find in your belly button? No, I'm sorry, those are lints. You do know what fuzzies are like, don't you, Mario? They look like this. Mean guys. They're really naughty. Oh no, stupid fuzzy, get back here with my shell! Okay, now, you can help them, but it doesn't do anything. You don't have to help them. You can be an asshole about it. There's one right here that is a bitch to catch. And it's just frickin' impossible. I've never managed to catch him within, like, a minute. It usually takes me about 5 or 6 minutes just to catch the little bastard. But you don't have to help them, because all you have to do to continue to make the plot go forward is to talk to the shaking house, and you'll meet your blue-shelled Koopa without a shell. You are! My name's Kooper! I'm so psyched to meet you! Us meeting here has got to be fate or something. I need a huge favor. I hope you'll help me out. This wild fuzzy took my shell, which, next to my life, is the most important thing I have. I can't go out without my shell, period. It's way too embarrassing. But he's out right now without his shell. The problem is the fuzzies are too fast for me to catch alone. If you don't mind, can you help me get my shell back? I'm begging you. Looks like he's in a bad way. We ought to help him out. The fuzzy that took my shell is just inside my house. I'll guard the door while you grab him like whoomp. York. I love the noise they make. Try not to get hit by these fuzzies because they're really annoying. And yes, we need Kooper to get that, and that was the HP Plus badge. I believe you can also get an FP Plus badge on your own too. Oh. Okay, that was my neck. I don't know if you heard those cracking noises, but... York, York! Come get it if you can! Yeah, yeah, yeah. York! Guess where I'm hiding? Okay, so... He's in tree number 2! If you all guess tree number 2, then you're right! Anybody else? Nope. That was just a warm-up. York! Guess where I'm hiding? Tree number 2! York! York! You got me twice! Must have been luck. Now I'm serious. Serious Black. York! Guess where I'm hiding? This is where it gets hard. I think he's in this one. Yes! Oh no! I give, Uncle! Here, take the stupid shell! You got Kooper's shell! Excuse me. You're too tough for me. I won't be bad anymore. I promise. Maybe. Mario, there you are. I realize I have to take a stand against these fuzzies. If I can't get my own shell back, I'll lose my reputation. I don't even care that I have no shell on. I'm gonna show those fuzzies what's what. I already got the shell back. Oh, yes! Yes! This is my shell, alright. Oh, yeah. Got my shell back. Uh-huh. You're the greatest. I owe ya. Good to hear you're happy. Say, Mario, I have an idea. Do you happen to know Professor Colorado? Question mark? Naturally, he's a Koopa who's a professor of archaeology. He's known as an explorer also. Well, I live next door to him, and I've been admiring him since I was in my egg. Nothing would make me happier than traveling the world and solving mysteries like he does. So, do you think... Could I... Please take me with you, Mario? I'll help. Come on, let me go. What do you think? Take! Oh, yes! I'm on my way! I swear, I, Kooper, will follow you anywhere, even to the ends of the earth. Kooper joined your party. Press down to make him throw himself and reach an item or switch in the distance. While in battle, he can attack an enemy on the ground with Shell Toss. Or attack all enemies on the ground with Power Shell. When you want to switch your partner, press the left C button and select the right C button and select the area you want. And with that, we've reached the end of this episode. Thank you for joining me. I still got one Oreo left, and we'll eat that right at the beginning of next episode, and there's also going to be a small battle with all the fuzzies, so stay tuned for that, and until then, peace out and game on. Thanks for joining me, yada yada yada. See you later, bye!